Hey there, my name is David Sibinala and I work in the Trobe Abroad team. And today, in this video recording, I am going to be talking about ISEP. So with that said, let me begin by sharing my screen. So I'm going to outline who are ISEP. I'm also going to talk about the programs, the exchange programs, which they offer. I'm going to talk about the benefits and the opportunities of studying with ISEP. And then finally, I will talk to you about how to apply with ISEP if ISEP is the way that you would like to go on exchange. So let's start at the very beginning. ISEP, who are they? On this slide, you will see some information which just provides a bit of some history and an overview about who ISEP are. I guess what's relevant for you to know as a La Trobe University student is that ISEP is a partner which we use, which essentially broadens the choices that you have to go on exchange. So what I mean to say is that at La Trobe University, we have numerous partner universities that we send students to. However, if one of our exchange partner universities isn't appealing to you, perhaps it's not a location you want to go to, perhaps it's not your preferred university, or perhaps they don't have a great study plan match for you, then ISEP is a great option because essentially, if you choose to go on exchange through ISEP, you will unlock a network of over 300 universities in over 50 countries. So I guess the short of it is that ISEP provides you with more choice for you to consider some of the universities that you might want to go on exchange. So as I did just touch on, over 50 countries, and with your application, you can choose up to 10 program choices. ISEP Exchange works just like any other sort of La Trobe University exchange program. We send you overseas and then we welcome a student through the ISEP network who would take your place at La Trobe. And with ISEP, just like with if you were doing exchange through one of our partner universities, you'd continue to pay for your tuition fees to La Trobe University. ISEP does have an additional fee. It is $7,800, but that fee also includes the accommodation and for you, as well as food, whilst you are at one of these universities as well. I will go into some of the funding which we have available, just to show you that even though that money might sound like a lot, certainly, you know, with the mobility grants and the OS help loan, it's definitely a feasible option for you to choose from. And certainly if with our exchange partners, you can't find an institution, then ISEP is a great option because it unlocks partners, universities from all around the world, I should say. They do also have a range of summer programs as well, also through ISEP Exchange. And as you can see there, there are some internship opportunities as well. Now, obviously at the moment, the world that we live in with the COVID-19 global health pandemic, at the moment, ISEP is offering virtual study tours, and there is more information on that on our website, on the Overseas Short Program website. If you are interested in some of those virtual summer program opportunities, definitely have a look at them. But in sort of, you know, non-COVID times, this is another offering as well with ISEP. As I have sort of indicated and said, I guess the main benefit as a La Trobe University student for you to consider with ISEP is that it broadens and provides you with a larger network of universities to choose from when you are considering your exchange journey, and which university you might go to, which destination you might choose, and which subjects you would like to study for, you know, credit in your study plan. ISEP has an amazing search website. So what you can do is you can go onto the website and you can search based on the destination, the area, the country that you'd like to go to, or on the field of study. And essentially, just as you can see with this slide here, it's a very clear map, and you can see where the institutions are that best match, you know, your subjects, your study plan, and so on. So it's a really great way for you because it sort of does some of the matching for you in terms of your study plan. So I find this particularly helpful, and I think it's a great website to find universities. So how to apply. So if you do decide that ISEP is the way that you want to do your exchange journey, that's great. You know, we're here to help you. We encourage that, and we'll certainly help you facilitate that. Firstly, you do need to submit an application to La Trobe University for exchange, just as you would if you were considering doing exchange with one of our partner universities. So that information is on our website, and you do need to follow those steps as well. Now, if you do select ISEP in your exchange application, as well as putting ISEP as one of the preferences, you also need to outline which ISEP universities you'd like to be considered for. Basically, it's just so that we can match that with the ISEP student advisor who will help you with the ISEP application. Now, with the ISEP application, I have put information on how to do that here on this slide. So this is what a good exchange program application for ISEP looks like. Essentially, with ISEP, you can apply for up to 10 universities. However, you can only apply for one that is listed as most competitive. Now, what most competitive means is that it's very hard. It's very potentially unlikely that you might actually get that university. If you did, obviously it's amazing. But it's just to give you an indication that the chances of you being offered an exchange place to say Chapman University, as per this slide, it's very competitive. So in your application, you want to be putting that as your first preference. And then obviously, you know, some of the universities where it's extremely likely that you'll be offered a place, putting them towards the bottom. Because with ISEP, you do have to be prepared to accept the offer that they give you, whether that's for your first preference or your sixth preference, for example. Essentially, you know, I'm here to help you. Other members from the La Trobe Abroad team are here to help you with your ISEP application. And then you'll also have support from an ISEP student advisor to help you with the application as well. And the deadlines are there on the slide too. But they do sort of correlate well with ours. Perhaps they're just about a month or so earlier with those deadlines. And I guess just a final note, La Trobe, ISEP is a great option, particularly if there is a La Trobe University partner that doesn't offer what you want. Perhaps we don't have a partner that's in the location you want or the destination, or they don't have the same subject choices. And if that's the case, then ISEP is certainly a great way for you to go, because it does unlock over 300 universities. And with ISEP, the budgeting is easier. You pay the fee, which includes, you know, meals and accommodation. It's all paid for. And then, of course, you know, you will need to organise additional money for some of those additional purchases. But look, if you've got any questions, at the end of the day, we're here to help. So you can get in contact with us by making an appointment through Career Hub for the Global Lounge. You can also contact us through social media, and then also you can submit an inquiry through Ask La Trobe. I hope this information was useful. Thank you so much for listening. If you did get all the way to the end, I appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and good luck with your exchange.